Greetings, shivering denizens. Welcome to this channel where meditation meets a daily reflection on recovery from addiction. Today we have a guided meditation and reflection on how humility is a gift. Begin by making yourself comfortable, sit in the chair and allow your back to be straight but not stiff with your feet on the ground, or you can lie down and have your head supported. Meditation for Sobriety number 36. We will first clear our thoughts with a guided meditation and then reflect on the gift of humility in recovery. Allow your eyes to close. Settle into your seat, whether it's a cushion on the floor or a chair or whatever kind of seat you have. Bench, whatever it is. First, feel the bottom of your seat and your feet or your back on the floor or ground, flat and touching the earth. Head tilted slightly down. This conveys just a slight feeling of humbleness. Your torso is straight but not stiff. Your shoulders relaxed. Your hands resting on your thighs. Just take a moment to feel your posture. Now, we're going to use the breath as an anchor for our attention. We could choose any number of sensations as an anchor for our attention, but breath is convenient because it is regular, and if you're alive, you're breathing. We don't concern ourselves with trying to adjust the rate of breath. We just come with whatever breath we have. A good place to start is to take 3 conscious breaths. For 3 breaths, let's be completely aware of the breath as it goes in and comes out. In and out. So now we're in the room, so to speak, the right mental space. We're feeling ourselves. We're connected with our breath. So now, let's just keep following the breath as it goes in and out. If you like, you can use paying attention to the abdomen or your belly rising and falling. You can pay attention as the breath comes in and goes out of your nostrils. Or you can simply pay attention to the whole process of breathing in and out. One of the first things we naturally notice as we try to pay attention to the breath coming in and out is our mind is filled with thoughts. It's like a waterfall of thoughts. Thoughts of all kinds. Sensations, abstract thoughts, emotions. Whatever they are, they're all thoughts. And in mindfulness practice, just notice the thought. Touch it and go back to the breath. Just a light touch on the thought. It's almost as if, as you touch the thought, you can bounce off it and back to the breath. It is that noticing of the thought that is a moment of direct mindfulness. You notice the thought, allow it to pass, and lightly come back to the breath. The point of this exercise is not to become an Olympic breath follower. Mindfulness meditation is a lot about familiarity. You're just spending time with your mind in the most simple way possible. We have tremendous perceptive awareness that can capture in an instant what's going on in our minds. In this case, just noticing without getting caught up particularly. If it's an emotion perhaps, we're enraged with someone, they've done something very nasty and it's not easy to forget. And when it comes up and we ride that train for a while, maybe as soon as the bell rings, we're on that rage train and we ride it until the bell comes to the end of session. Oh well, whole time that one thing. Well, it really wasn't that one thing. It was a series of thoughts surrounding the rage. If something keeps coming up, notice and then come back to the breath. When we do this repeatedly, this process of touching the thought, there's a possibility that the thoughts will not grip us so much. That we'll have some space to choose how we act in response to what's going on around us and in our mind. This is how the benefits of mindfulness come about. They don't come about from striving to get benefit. Relax, 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 relax. You know, they come about from following this very simple process. Eventually, there's some benefit. A certain kind of strength emerges. As long as we keep trying to place reliance on ourselves, any genuine reliance on a higher power, some power that's greater than ourselves, is truly out of the question. It's a basic ingredient of all humility. That initial step towards humility is a desire to seek and to do that which we are destined. This is not our self-will, but the will of something greater than us. When we first walk into the halls of recovery, we want this elusive quality called humility. Of course, we don't like to attach ourselves to qualities of being too proud or boastful of our own achievements. I mean, that doesn't make a whole bunch of sense if we've just walked into a recovery group with our tail between our legs. Nobody skips into the rooms excitedly. Still, funny how hard it can be to get our ego out of the way, even as our life has become a total train wreck. We must remind ourselves each day that the people we meet are as close to God as we will ever be while on this earth. We need to pray for the knowledge of the will, of that power greater than ourselves, for what we need to do in the course of each day. And then see how our unique experiences, coupled with our own understanding of faith and the pains we have endured, can be put to use to help others. If we can do that, then we don't need to search for humility, for it has found us. Now slowly begin to roll your shoulders and move your legs, wiggle your fingers, and in your own time, open your eyes. Thanks for spending some time with me today on this guided meditation, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Keep coming back.